Hello again, everybody. Back today with a part two of the Derek Jeter graded collection. I forgot two SGC cards from the first go around. I had them put up. These are the jumbos. So they're kind of hard just to have out and about. They take so much space. I don't know why they make them this big, but this is the 96 Pinnacle Sportflix Jumbo. This was box pulled. I opened this box maybe about 6 months ago. Not sure why I did a 9 there, but there's only been one graded, and it's the 8 I have. I know PSA has graded a couple, and if these come back at 10, they're like $1,200, $900 to $1,200. There's only been a couple of them, and you can see why they're take up a lot of room. This one, I knew it wasn't going to 10, and I think it took a hit during shipment there because that did not go out with that, but I don't think SGC did it. I think it was just the way it was in the box. I tried to package it as best I could, but you never know what the mailman's going to do. So, and the other one came from a 96 top sealed set. I don't know how many there are. Not every sealed set had one of these. This is the tri-panel, and it was just a box topper. And I had bought a set. I sat on it for about a year, and I decided to open it, and this guy was on top. So it fared decent. I had one soft corner. As you could tell, the centering front and the back's a little off, but being stuck in the box, there's no protection or anything like that. It did fare pretty good. Again, this is another one this is the only one that's been graded, and it came back in 8.5. I was kind of hoping for a 9 on it, but it is what it is. So I got a few Beckett's that we'll start out with. This is the 93 inaugural Rockies. I do like the way Beckett does their stuff there. They're the only company that does. And you can see where there's the inaugural Rockies stamp. There is a Marlins version of this. I just haven't picked it up. This is your pop count. They also do a black tin. So basically, if all 4 of your indicators are 10s, then this label would be black. They'll do a gold label for a regular tin. So as far as population, there's no 10s whatsoever, and 28 9.5s and 83 9s. Let me turn that down. Second one here is just the base, so nothing crazy, and there's just been tens of thousands of this car graded, so I'm not really going to complain about a 9 because there's plenty of 9.5s out there, and they're not crazy priced either. So, and there's 9,000 of this guy, or I'm sorry, 3,398 of that guy. This is a really cool card. This set here will drive you mental. All the die cast. This is a GZ die cast or die cuts from Fractal Matrix 97 Leaf. There's a Y-axis, an X-axis, a diamond axis, and then there's also a base that's also the gold. There's a wood grain one, so I bought a lot of this when I was younger. Again, 0 black tins, no regular tins, no 9.5s, and this is the highest grade there is, and there's only 3 of those. This is a cool insert set from Topps. It's just from their base Topps line. It's Hobby Masters. Back then they did a lot of almost like refractor just on their base stuff. There's been 110 and 15 9.5s. This was a 2011 Diamond die cuts. I forget how many were in the complete set of the die cuts, but they're Jeter and the Lou Gehrig, I believe, were like special mailaways. The rest of them you could get by code card just in packs and go into their website. And I think you had to do like a virtual hole in the ball field, but they gave away a lot of vintage buyback cards or complete sets. And then there's also a diamond version of this that's numbered to 60 that's really nice looking, but they're really hard to find. So yeah, we're looking at there's been 110 and 17 9.5s. This is 94 Classics Best Gold Accelerates Jeter. It's got two die cut little areas there. Him and his playing for the minor league team. We've got two regular 10s and 24 9.5s. This is 98 Bowman Chrome International. There is a refractor version of this that I'll track down one day. But these are just real cool cards, all the international cards. So this is the highest grade so far with count of 5 9.5s. And then you've got his just base score rookie. I also have this in the SGC 10. And it's a pretty high pop count, but there's a lot of these cards that have been graded. All right, now we're going to dig into the PSA. This is the 96 Upper Deck Hobby Predictor. As you can tell, this was the AL Monthly Rookie Hits Leader. So if he did that and you mailed this card away, you would get the winner version of the card. I forget how many variations there are, but there are some winners out there for some of the other things that he achieved. But yeah, that's definitely a young Jeter. And this has a 10 pop count of 33. I showed this card earlier in a video, but I put it away with the rest of them. And it's just a beautiful card, mirror gold from 97, Pinnacle certified. There's a red and a blue version. I'm going to try to complete the whole rainbow. There's been 2 10s, and the rest of them are 9s. This is one of the last good years for Topps Gallery. So they had some just awesome artwork on almost like a canvas card. So there's been 88 10s of that. Here we got a 99 Ultimate Victory stature. Just a regular insert with a pop count of 18. This is one of the newer, this 2020 update Silver Pack Mojo refractors. So the 85 throwback. So these are always, every year these are popular, whatever year they did. 38 10s. This is the base version. I have the Atomic that I showed earlier. 99 Bowman's Best mirror image with Soriano here on the back. And 38 10s of that. This is just a subset of UD Choice for 99. And I've always liked this card, so. 58 of those. Got '09 Upper Deck Icons. It's just the base card out of the set. But they're pretty sharp cards. Pop count of 14 tens. And the 2000 Topps Chrome Own the Game. There is a refractor version of this that really pops. So I've bought those older sets, this and Hobby Masters. There's a couple other sets from back then that were, once the refractor hits them, they're just awesome. So this is a pop count of 37 tens. And a 95 Select Certified. There is a gold mirror version of this. I don't think I own it. If I do, it's raw, but I have a Griffey from this set that's just, the gold mirrors are awesome looking. So that's pretty high pop count for the tins on this, but this was a crazy set that Upper Deck did back in '04. This is the orange parallel. I believe there's greens and reds, and they all go around the points. I know there's like a 1,000 point, maybe a 10,000 point. So these are just fun little cards. And there is a 3 of the orange in the tin. This was a nice Donruss Signatures. They put out some nice stuff back then. So this is 2001 Donruss Signature. Pretty sure there's auto-proof versions of these, or not press-proof versions. So, but even the base here is just a really, really nice card. Pop count of 51 tens. This is one of my favorite Jeter cards. 97 Upper Deck Ticket to Stardom. And see a lot of these, it's so easy with that foil to become a 9 or less. So I bought this off eBay probably about a year ago just because it's one of the few tins I'd seen for sale. And a pop count of 18. This is 99 Upper Deck Onyx, the Nitro. And these are, it's a hard set to gem up, especially through the years with the surface that they put on it. This has a 10 pop count, or a 25 gem at 10 pop count. And this is just another insert, Top Stars from '07. They're not worth all that much. I mean, it's kind of just one of those inserts that they make ungodly numbers of, but sometimes they're just, I mean, they're nice, even though there's 100, 200,000 of them or more. They're just, they're nice to look at. So this has a 79 tens to its name. It's the 99 Upper Deck 10th anniversary. I believe there's a silver border, or maybe even a black border version of this. And there's 49 tins. This was a 2014 Topps Allen and Jenner National Convention mini. So I'm not real big on A&G, but I will buy some of the specialty stuff out of it. I just got tired of buying packs and boxes and having pictures of birds and vegetables and all their other mini stuff that they do. So it's got a pop count of 13 tens. There's another cool 99 Upper Deck insert, View to a Thrill. there are die cut versions of this. I think there's like they come in bronze and numbered to like 500, I do believe. So there's 18 tins for that. This is just the base 99 finest. I have the refractor of this card, and those back in the day, those refractors just popped. So this has got a pop count of 59 tins. And then we have the 94 Action Pack Scouting Report. So I remember buying binder sleeves, and they would have action packed in it, or when they started doing packs, you probably got 3 or 4 cards to the pack, but it's pretty much 2 cards put together to make the one. So this has a 282 10 pop count. That's just a cool throwback card from way back when. 2000 UD Onyx Atomic. So it's a pretty sweet card. The pop count on that is 67 tins. Then we got the 99 Topps Picture Perfect. Just a simple little card. Him and his pop down sunglasses. 67 10 pop count. And then this is the 07 Flashback Fridays. The 108 Gem Mint tins. And we got the 2001 Fleer Futures Hot Commodities insert. Yeah, this is a pretty nice card. Nothing too crazy. It's got a little bit of die cut to it, but a little bit of rainbow foil there. And 35 tins on that. Let me get this other stack over here. 2000 Topps Chrome 21st Century insert. There are refractor versions of this. So it's got a pop count of 84 tins, excuse me. And then we've got the 98 Ultra Artistic Talents. So it's another one that's done on almost like a canvas-like texture there. 75 Gem Mint tins. This is one of my favorite inserts. This is just the Soaring Stars from 97 Fleer. There's a Glowing Star, which I do believe you see how you kind of have like starbursts there. There's a wave pattern that they did, and I believe there's a more of a star field pattern that they did when they ran out of this, and they had to use basically what they were using for like artist proofs in some of their other sets. So I had a Barry Bonds one of the Glowing Stars way back when, but I sold it off a long time ago, and I really didn't know that much about the set. I just knew it was different from the other ones that I had acquired. Oh, there's 6 of the tins on that. This one is the 2000 Stadium Club Chrome. This is the preview card. I believe you would get these in other Topps brands. Show you what they are going to look like upon release. And there's been 22 graded out of 10. And then this is what you got in the pack. So as you can tell, this isn't the chrome version. Same picture, just no chromium technology. And there's 21 tins. This is the 99 Topps Chrome Fortune 15. I believe there are refractor versions of this, but they're kind of hard to come by. And if you do find them, especially at a 10, you're going to be paying a premium. There's 75 tins of that. This is the 01 Fleer Derek Jeter Diamond Tributes. It was just their little base insert set that they did. Nothing too crazy from tradition. It's got a little bit of emboss to it. There's 35 Gem Mint tins. This is a cool card. 03 Bazooka stand-ups. So basically you could fold that card in half and punch them out on the perforations there and he'd become all 3D for you. But there's a 04 version of this too, and for some reason the prices of those are crazy high. There's 18 tins of this. It's just a base UD Onyx from 2000. And you have a receptacle. It's basically their almost sepia down here, and the top part of the card's kind of got like a refractor look to it. And 79 tins of that. This is one of my favorite inserts. This is the 99 Topps Chrome New Breed Refractor. And it's just a awesome card. A lot of fire to it. With a pop count of 18 tins. And this is one of my favorite EX sets. I've bought this card a couple times in a Gem Mint 10 just because I've liked this set so much, and I'll forget that I have it through the years. And then when I go to put it away, I'm like, hey, look at that. So, but it's like a acetate card, but then it's not. It's got a regular cardboard back gloss, but it's got dimension to it. So this got a gem count of 74. This is the other Pinnacle set that I love, 97 Pinnacle Totally Certified. And this is the Platinum Red, which is basically the highest serial numbered. So you'll have a blue, you'll have a gold. This is the Certified Stars, but yeah, the technology that Pinnacle used, they were awesome back in the day. I think this is at a 3,999 with 70 graded out of 10. This is another year of Own the Game, 06. See, nothing too crazy. It's just a cool looking shiny card. 34 10 pop count. This is UD Masterpiece from 07. These are a very canvas-like card. There's black versions. There may be a green version, but this is just a base set that I really like. The pop count of 127 out of 10. This is the 2001 Fleer Legacy, just base card. It's a very simple card with a lot of open space to it. It's got a pop count of 33 tins. We got the SP Authentic 98. This is the Sheer Dominance insert. I believe there may be a gold and a gold version. This is the silver. The pop count of 20 tins. And this is a Fleer factory set. The photo from the hobby boxes and everything is different. It's just another simple base card. It's got no problem with base. And 4 out of 10, especially if it's a nice set. This is 98 Finest. I believe this one was the Protector version, because I believe the Protector version had the chrome back to it, but it's not labeled as such. I'd have to look into it more. It was kind of weird the way they did that set this year. And but this is a pop count of 129 Gem Mint tins. And we got the 99 Fleer All-Star Mystery Finest Refractor. And I tell you what, refractors today do not pop like that anymore. Some of them are just so dark you don't even know that they're refractors. But it's got a 45 tin count to it. This is another Ovation. This is probably the last year I liked Ovation. Kind of seemed to turn into just a Bobo kind of set going down the road. There's 8 tins of that. This one is another, I believe, National 20th National Explosion 99 Skybox Molten Metal. The regular version, that's basically this card. They just bought it back and they hit it with a little stamp right there. But this card is aluminum. It's either, I don't know if it's aluminum, it may be just a thin gauge steel, I forget, but I think it is maybe a little bit more than aluminum. But I think the regular molten metal set, you got one of those per pack. This is the 97 Ultra Fame game insert. And you can see again where they use the same thing as the Soaring Stars. This has a pop count of 35 tins. We just got a few more to go. 2000 UD Onyx Biorhythm insert. So just a nice little insert there. 26 out of 10. 2000 Upper Deck Power Rally. I don't know. I want to say that this can also be a die cut numbered, but don't quote me on that. It's been a while since I've looked at this set. 35 out of Gem Mint 10. This was a All-Star Game card for the 05 FanFest Redemption. So that's a very hard card to grade Gem Mint with all that gold foiling on the edges. So 53 out of 10. Here's another awesome EX. It's just a base card with 59 out of Gem Mint 10. And this is another year of the EX. This is where they pretty much went to almost completely see-through look to it, but these are hard because all the lettering that they did on it tends to flake off. I had some straight out of the pack where you could barely read the player's name, their number may be gone, so it's hard to find these like that. Plus the EX sets all had the hard essential credentials to try to pull out of boxes. 54 out of 10. There we go. 99 Upper Deck Forte. This is the double, so you got a triple and a home run. And, those get pricey. This is a Mint 10. There's been 11 of the Gin Mint 10s and 8 of these 9s. This is one of my favorite inserts. This is out of the new Pinnacle Interleague Encounters with Jeter and Guerrero. A nice little fingerprint. But this is the surface of these things are so hard just to look at without even getting a scratch to it. So this is a real nice copy. As you can see, there's been 110 and 3 9s. I have one of these are all that I was thinking about sending in by the time I got done putting it in under the microscope. It's just a card I'm throwing in the box. So here's that Fractal Matrix from 97 Leaf. This is the undie cut version. And again, with all that gold foil in it, it's a hard grade. So we got 10 9s and 14, 9 10s and 14 9s. This is the Bowman's Best Mirror Image Atomic Refractor. This is one of the best sets for when they did the refractors and the atomics. I believe there's a reverse version where Jeter's the little guy, and they are very hard to come by. But I mean, this is a beautiful copy. I got no problem with this in a 9. Then on the other side here, you got some Barry Larkin, which I hate having a good guy like that on the back of a card, but 18 10s and 41 9s. This is one of my favorite inserts. 98 Thunder Rave Reviews. And yeah, this card is 10s in this card are hard to come by, and you're going to be paying a premium for it. So 6 10s and 22 of 9s. I see a lot of the lesser grades, but yeah, this is pretty much my top of the line for this card, because those prices on the 10s will probably never come down. This is the Fleer Brilliance Shining Stars. I believe there's another version of this that's got more of a refractor look to it, but the whole 99 Fleer Brilliance set is just a beautiful set. Everything's that mirror foil, and then you have blues and golds, 24K cards. So it's just a really, really good set. We got 13 10s and 13 9s. This is just a card I had when I was a kid. I lived in Tampa, and Jeter and the Yankees spring training would come in a lot, so I started bringing cards in with me, and they were nice enough to sign them. So I had this thing sitting in the box for years. I have some Bernie Williams, excuse me, Paul O'Neill, Chuck Novak. It was, that big boy late 80s team. So, and that's one of my favorite Jeter cards from back then too. And then the last one we have is our 97 Pinnacle Certified Team Gold with the peel still on. It almost looks like Jeter. That's what Jeter would look like if he had a goatee, but that's just one of the letters. This is another just crazy impossible card not to get a scuff on. I graded a Frank Thomas version of this where I had taken the peel off and the card looked beautiful, and I guess maybe there was a particle of dust or something in the air when I put it in a brand new penny sleeve, and it got a scratch on it. So you got a 3 10s and 29 23s. So that is the it of the graded Jeter collection. I'll probably wind up doing a Aaron Judge and King Griffey Jr., some of my other players, some of the other cards that I've pulled. I've got boxes of them, people. So, but for this video, that's it. Appreciate your time.